I think my thoughts on him has always been the same. You know, Lex, he was a hard worker as far as, did a lot of things in and out of the ring to make him who he was. He worked hard in the gym, always, worked real professionally at the rings and stuff. My opinion, I think he was a little robotic, that kept him from, but he was as good a spot as anybody ever been in the business. He was real honest about, he didn't really care for the fans. He didn't really care for a lot of people, probably didn't care for me. He just really liked himself, and he was upfront about that. So when someone's like that and upfront about it, you don't have a problem with it. It'd be when they're saying, hey, I'm one of the boys, and you're not one of the boys. And Lex, like myself sometimes, rode by himself.
Is that why you think the Lex Express whole gimmick didn't really get as popular as it could have, because he didn't have that passion towards the fans and just...
No, I don't think that would stop a gimmick from. I don't think that would stop. I don't think the fans could really, say that Lex didn't like the fans. I just think that was a stupid deal. And then too, not only was it stupid, I think even Lex thinks it was stupid. And I think all the boys hated wearing those Lex Express things on their wrists. But again, too, like we were talking earlier today at lunch, that's the beginning of the WBF, okay? And if you remember, I can't remember, maybe you can correct me. I think, talking to Lex, I think Lex really wanted to be more of the WBF. He wanted to be more a bodybuilder, and he did the wrestling at that time.
Yeah, I think he was initially signed to the WBF because he had the no-compete clause with WCW, so he couldn't even wrestle for a year, but then he had that accident. So,
the accident too.
Yeah.
But
that derailed the WBF, and I think it was already out of business by the time he was.
Yeah, and then too, that whole thing, I just think again it was bad timing. He really came in when the business was really on a downhill skid, and then Vince had taken those other business ventures, and everybody was playing so hard trying to play catch up, and then I just think that was a horrible gimmick.